The Ministry of Housing and Water will be rolling out its first public event over the weekend under the theme Dream Realized, which is aimed at delivering 300 land titles to persons in Regions 3 and 4. Minister of Housing and Water Honorable Colin Crowell provided the details of the initiative.
The Ministry of Housing and Water, in collaboration with Central Housing and Planning Authority, we have a two-day activity, first of all, on Friday and Saturday. And on Friday, the opening from 10 o'clock is for the distribution of a number of titles. And in it too, following that, we have our Central Housing and Planning Authority will be here with all their various departments for persons who are interested in following up on their matters, for persons who would like to have inquiries done, for persons who are seeking further information. In addition to that, because of the nature of the activity, we do have the banks, the insurance companies, a number of internet providers too will be here to showcase for the members of the public to indicate the services that they provide. Since we've gotten into office, this is our first activity per se that deals with title distribution and allocation since we're in office. We will use the opportunity too at the opening and throughout the 2 days to update the members of the public as to our foreseeable plans for the housing and water sector. I must say too that the Guyana Water Inc. will have a booth here. It is important because part of our schemes and our development of areas involves proper planning, and so Guyana Water Inc. will be here to listen to any customers' complaints.
Meanwhile, Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, Honorable Susan Rodriguez, highlighted several other plans to be undertaken aimed at housing development.
We have over 2,600 backlog of titles that are in the system, and we want to get that to the persons. We know that arguably the biggest achievement in any person's life is to own their own home, to have a document that represents home ownership. And that's what we want, and that's why we're naming this event Dream Realized. That will guide the ministry for the next 5 years. We want to make people's dreams come true. Dream of owning your own home. We are aiming to deliver about 300 titles this weekend. As you know, we are in a pandemic, and while we have over 2,000 in the system, we're going to do it in phases so that we can keep persons safe. We're targeting for this event persons in regions 3 and 4 who can make it on that day. But we will continue to make contact with these persons and aid them in whatever way or whatever obstacle has prevented them from getting their title so that we can deliver that to them.
The ministers are assuring the public that strict COVID-19 guidelines will be put in place at the event. Staff of the Georgetown Public Hospital will be on site to conduct sanitization of persons visiting the booth. In addition, citizens are being urged to wear their masks correctly, covering their noses and chins.